There it is. Look at this. We're in the 47s. And if you're going to run that fast, you might as well just keep going and protect everything that you have, because that's going to make everybody in the field have to go and put them in your fuel strategy.
Well, I think the rest of the field got on board with that. There was only maybe a select few that could have made it. You know darn well that that A car in the middle, Kyle Busch wasn't going to be able to make it. But these guys said, you're right. I hear you, crew chief. We're going to go home, go wide open. I bet you can fast again this time.
Yeah, and that outside row with Chase Briscoe and Ty Gibbs, along with Joey Lozano, I think he caught the 42 car off guard a little bit, was able to get by him for the lead.
Well, it's all with 42 leading that front line on the inside. You're only as fast as a car pushing you, so the outside line came on. Doesn't surprise me that he wasn't able to hold suit with them, but he's still pretty good right there. Now he's got Logano on in front of him. Look at that, even faster. He has 47.68 for the leader, Briscoe. Don't get too far out. They're going to come back and start on you. Watch the runs.
So Larry, if the pace increases and everybody has to stop again, how long do you want to wait before you make that stop if we stay green?
Yeah, Mike, I mean, you want to go just as far as you possibly can. I got to believe it's what I saw with Robert Bronner a couple laps ago, that they probably can go somewhere around that, maybe around that 50, somewhere in that neighborhood, maybe 55.
That's not an on-purpose bit. Going to merge back on. That's Keselowski, maybe. I think he got loose off the floor and had trouble, Kevin.
Well, we've talked about this temperature today. You talk about the wind, and we know that going through the floor with the wind, that it was already the problem, let alone with the wind.
Lost the 6.
Now, Busch way sideways, got into him.
But Kyle looked at exactly what you're talking about. He just got loose right there.
That's that wind factor on the floor that we were all talking about. That's as big as it gets, folks.
Ryan Williams deal here.
Yeah, that 6 car being inside right there kept him from spinning out, in my opinion.
That's a lot of everybody being patient right there, giving a little bit needed.
And these cars will do that. When you're in the middle like that, and you've got cars directly in front of you, a little bit spaced out on each side of you, these cars will just randomly step out from underneath. You might start creeping out, and that fuel man still stay engaged. We've seen some videos, they make up a lot of time there and have enough fuel.
Well, like I said, I'm going to refuel with zero carbon bioethanol. Those 4 cars on the pit road, not in a tight pack.
You got Byron in the wall again, guys.
24, Byron.
He's in trouble. He hit it hard. I think it was a pretty good push there. When he's fine, he's saying,
And Alex Walton right behind him.
Gosh, as much smoke as there was right there, he didn't lose much time with everything that took place.
Oh! What's going on? Jake Van Gisler, the guy in the back of Byron there.
well, he couldn't really check up because he thought he was a big push, too.
Yeah.
This meat box includes more choice of classical speed, 4 crispy chicken, and now you can also get the big crispy fish sandwich. So get your choice of meat, you saw it all with $7.99.
I hear the leaders off turn number 4. Having just 7 laps to go.
Here we go.
And here come the Toyotas.
Come on. No, almost 7. Where's the rest of them?
Chase Elliott leads him back to his hole. And Chase Briscoe moves him on pit road. And there's the spinner. Coming on to pit road is Jimmy Johnson.
Willie Caution, Officer half a lap away. He should be able to get it fired. He's rolling, dancing, rolling.
So easy to do that when you get a little bit of speed extra coming on the pit road and you try to turn and wiggle one way or the other, the car will just spin out. Everything that goes with it. But man, it just makes my heart beat fast sitting up here right now. The risk that it takes and where it puts you to win the big 1-5.
But I believe we got the calculator here. I really do. It's no secret that our Allen Ford and then the Chevy behind him. You know that was the play to let those guys stay back there, save enough fuel to try to make it to the end of this thing collectively as a group.
Stand by for redeployment.
6 Fords leading 4 Chevrolets.
Your squad mates
We're going to come down to the final lap of stage number 1. That's why you work together. Right here. You're going to make it to the end. All because you chose to stay together and be on the same page.
Enemy soldier incoming.
10 drivers looking for stage points to deny his cabs. None of them did not good well in the last 54 laps.
That's stretching it pretty good there.
Yeah, that second group, you can see them mixing it up still. This lead group right here, they're pretty much single file, but you just never know what's going to happen with this lead group. Do they run out of gas? Do you have anything happen? But right now, they're racing for a stage win.
Good work.
And those 10 drivers right there will collect the 10 stage points for stage 1. And Zane Smith
Your squad mates redeployed. Well done.
around toward the start-finish line. Blaney Hosevar is the one Chevrolet that has fought his way to the front along with his teammate Daniel Suarez in the 7. Stage 1. We're going to the driver from California, Zane Smith. His first career stage win. It's an award to Doug Yates and the Yates family. And it doesn't just stop with the manufacturers. It's all stuff before. The network, the engine, the power of NASCAR is pretty incredible. They're all here. Zane Smith and Austin Sindrick lead them on a good road. Josh.
Austin said they're going to pick up those 9 stage points. They're going to come over the top three. They're going to show them off fuel as you can on this top. Right to the ball around blanket. Look at the twitchy boot man, the backslide down to the middle of the 3-4. The 7-second Carson Boxenbar just fighting traffic at the end. David?
Dave Fitz, 38 two-time Truck Series winner, here coming up today. This was his first ever lap here at the Daytona 500 and got his first stage win. A long stop here for the 38.
Thanks for watching. Now, Phil Rose. Thanks for watching. And it was first Cody Will to get the 2 pass and get back on the 2 line. Off of the left, from Canada, here is John Hunter Nemechek. At the bottom of the screen, he's going to lock it up and quick slide. Now he's in the pit box, so it's a legal stop. It's not pretty. But it's legal. Okay. Inside again, same issue. Where they have a loose nut, so they stopped in their neighbor's foot. The 11s. I got a help better. Full outs back. Johnson, Jimmy Johnson. Yeah. Actually, the green flag for stage 3. Plays out front. Blaney, Cindric, and Russell.
Get hunting. Target down. Squad is down. Stay alive to bring them back. Priority tasking request received. We're done.
Monday comes out the city. We missed race. He's stuck in 36. Sometimes by inches, sometimes by thousands of a second. But he's the guy who knows how to get it done.
Well, we all know the story. Getting not being able to get to victory lane on the speedways, or not being as good on the speedways as what he was in the old car with the new Gen 7 car. But I can tell you, he has plenty of experience. He has plenty of knowledge to be able to win these races too in this car. It just hasn't worked out. But Denny Hamlin's a veteran. He's very good on these speedways. He's a student of the sport. Very hard on himself. Critiques himself, and as you need to do to be able to make yourself better on a week-to-week basis. So Denny's not only a great race car driver, but he works really, really hard to be better.
Now I'm concerned he's a little bit tight right now.
Right behind him, that 80 against Connor Silich. Probably the most heralded rookie to come to NASCAR Cup Series since Jeff Gordon. As he battles Kennedy right there in the middle is the 19-year-old first teenage racer in the Daytona 500. Around goes Briscoe, Silich, Tommy Hughes.
Austin Dillon peeking in the side of Briscoe. You saw those cars the engine room. We talked about Chastain. As Hillage bounced off that car twice, the lady coming out and moved them around in the behind him, collected them. I was right, guys. His starts right here with Carter Hillage. You watch him. He gets him inside the 40 once. to happen again as he's running right behind him. Keep an eye on the stop car. Right about 20, got a little bit of rebound off the corner. They touch again. French Houston walks off to Dylan. Boom! Big shot on the Briscoe line one. Football class 3 got into Cody Ware with something straight. You see the 34 on the end, big hit.
Remain. Finish the job.
And it looked like, I can't tell if Tom was going up the racetrack to side draft or Justin was going down, but regardless, it stacked them up and Ross Chastain got into the right front of Cody Ware. And when you get the right front of these cars, it just immediately takes a left. Austin Dillon, on damage on the 3 car. A lot of movement with Zillich. That's the first time. Second time, you see him starting to move around, trying to avoid
Don't
it.
let up now.
Boy, and if you're Johnny Norris, when you have your cars, what are the odds of your cars running into each other like that?
And that paid dividends right now. One of the few drivers I've heard that have not said a word about handling issues. He loves that 17 car.
Well, he might have had a word to say that tonight. He didn't see it right leading up together.
I'm on board with you.
Well, we talked about a lot of guys that sat out practice yesterday, and we sat up in this booth and talked about the conditions and the temperature. And today, we see a lot of those cars that are around the front that were out on the racetrack. We know Kyle Busch wasn't out there, Kyle Larson wasn't out there. But I gotta believe that the longer these runs go, like we saw in the first run, the more you're gonna see those handling issues and need to make some adjustments, because right now the cloud cover has come in.
Which I would think would make that handling better, right? You would think the track would be cooler, have a little bit more grip, and I agree with you. Since we've been in this Gen 7 car coming to Daytona, we've been covering this, Mike. I've never seen these cars this light on their feet. I think that's a good thing for the fans watching this one. We've got over all day. So we're coming in this stuff.
We all know Shane Van Gisbergen of Brazilian is NASCAR's current Prince Road racer. But did we expect him to be leading the Daytona 500 Super Speedway? This is the fastest car on the hill tonight. 21st try to win the Great American Race, and he's in command.
Well, he wants it. Told us in the pre-race. This is his shot. That hot rod they brought him. It's time to shine.
But he's got a great person right behind him with one of Blaney.
And Blaney wanted around that 8 car, didn't wait